Mr. Garrett, you decided to run for mayor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit of your history.
Okay, well, I was born in Colleton County, down in a little community called Whitehall. I went to Walterboro High, Greenpoint Elementary at the time, and went to Walterboro High School, graduated from there. After that, worked there as a welder for a while and some other things, but mainly I moved to Walterboro after I got married to my wife, Cynthia Garrett, who's deceased now. She started her business there at 512 Sweat Street as running a daycare. Okay. And I was working in 2005. I got my driver's license, or commercial driver's license, rather, and was doing trucking ever since. Now I'm an instructor at TCL.
Okay.
In the industrial area there on Thunderbolt Drive as a CDL instructor. Got help people and train them to get their Class A license. And that's what I'm currently doing now. I attend church at Zion AME Church in Hendersonville. My pastor is Reverend Catholic Scheider and Erasmus Wayne. And I was living at my residence now since early part of the 80s. Okay. Me and my wife were there. I love Walterboro. Walterboro is a nice little, small, quiet town. I'll admit we do have our little problems that we cry with, just like anywhere else. But for the most part, I feel pretty safe.
Excellent. So you're a longtime resident.
Long-time resident.
So what made you decide, I want to run for mayor?
Life is funny. I had no intentions of doing that, but I went to the polls to do early voting, and I saw that there was only one person who was running for mayor of the city of Walterboro, and that didn't look right to me. So I was joking with the poll worker, and I said, I should write my name there. And she said, you can do that. I said, huh? She said, yeah, you can do that. I said, okay, well, I wrote my name in, and then started rolling from there. But I love Walterboro. I want to see Walterboro do better than we are. Not that we're in bad shape, but the citizens. Representation for the citizens, all citizens, not just a select few, right? If it's going to benefit the citizens of this city, with the decision we have to make, or the ordinances that we have to pass, if I don't feel it's benefiting the citizens, they got a problem. I got and I'm pretty much, I want to say I'm very religious, because I read the Bible, I listen to my pastors and others, even the televangelists. Say, we have to live according to the Lord's example, try to follow his example. I treat people like I want to be treated, and I talk to people like I want to be talked to. Simply, and I'm straight up.
Absolutely. What would you like to see in Walterboro? I know during the forum we saw folks talking about recreation, talking about lifestyle, safety, everything. What would you like to see for Walterboro?
Something that will attract businesses, put jobs and stuff, and better selection, but a little competition in the grocery area, like a Publix committee or something like that, because we got only Food Line, IGA, H&D, but it keeps the people here. It will keep the people here. And we're in a good area, full green, and whatever is going to benefit this city and its citizens, I'll be for. And so we do have a lot of things going on. I've seen a lot of changes to it now. And I've seen them improve some lighting, traffic at crosswalks and stuff. You got better crosswalks and stuff like that. They're building houses in various areas and whatnot. And that's whatever I can do to make it better.
I'm not. Well, you are a write-in candidate.
Yes, I am a write-in candidate.
And you're coming in kind of late in the game.
Really, really late.
But what would you like to tell the voters right now? If you got an open forum here.
Well, for one thing, I'm not going to make promises I can't keep. And even though I'm inexperienced in the political area, I do have, I would say, good judgment. Which they we all make a mistake here and there. But they improve. There's always room for improvement. And then, we can't just be satisfied with the norm. Okay. A lot of people want to move out of their comfort zones. They want to keep things exactly the same. But these days and time, we can't really do that because everything is so different. The generations and the technology now is more advanced than when we were coming up, But like I said, with TCL, now they have the opportunity to improve their lives because they don't have to go to Charleston, try to take off. We could take out they can get everything they want ready because they have implemented a lot of various programs that haven't really got steamrolling yet, but it's going to be available. Here.
Well, thank you for joining us. Is there anything else you'd want to add before we close?
Well, the Garrett name is pretty well known in this area, like a bunch of other families. And our character speaks for themselves. My character speaks to me. I'm not out to say, hey, big me, love you, or anything like that. It's just, I just want to see and do the best I can for them, for the city. Like a lot of splendor and grandeur and all this other stuff, critical key in those areas. I'm not out for show. I'll put on a pedestal. Stuff like that. Just whatever I feel. And I want the people to get it. Is that? It's call in, write in, what you think the city need to go with direction of what we need in the city to better provide for the economy of the city. And I noticed the 7-Eleven down there for $95. And see, like I said, we're in a key area. Because 95, during there, run through our back door. A lot of opportunity for people to come in and start businesses, like over in Berkeley County and Dorchester County, at the Walterboro factory and a bunch of other stuff. Make the room for stuff like that here.
Excellent. Well, Mr. Garrett, thanks for joining us today. And write-in candidate for mayor.
Write-in candidate.
Thank you for joining us.
It will.
Appreciate it.